Club is the home course to legendary golfer Frank Nobilo for EA Sports and like here at East Lake.
Tremendous old go. Now it's one of the most pristine golf courses in the world. It's a traditional golf course, Rich, to members, but by reducing 5 and 10, they become like East Lake.
The spin on the golf ball. Ball, this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, what's the
first and foremost that you're not going to get clean contacts. You have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club. Should be safely on deck.
He has this for a birdie.
Great start.
And he has it for birdie. Here at the par 3 second hole, it's just under 215 yards and really a good-looking hole. The water is not necessarily in play for the professionals. Bunker left and a bunker just short of the green. This is probably a 4, 5, or 6 iron for most of the professionals. The bigger hitters might be able to get there with a 7. So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
I thought he made that. It's a pretty big putt right here to win the hole. Frank, he might like this one. He might like... Oh, he's got... Wow, I can't believe he found the cup on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Now to the third hole, and Frank, again, it is relatively short.
But well bunkered off the tee, Rich. So a decision to be made here. 2 bunkers down the left side. The one on the right doesn't really come into play, but it's a good line to hit it over the left-hand edge of that right bunker. Ah, nice.
Looks good. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. He'll need to be strong with this. If he makes it, he wins the hole.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. And he makes it for par. And getting ready for the putt. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Fourth hole now, 440 yards. And remember when that used to be a fairly long par four, Frank?
Those were the days, that's for sure. Certainly not now, the way Jason Days and Jordan Spieth's of the game play. Two bunkers down the right, got to respect that, but really anything in the fairway. And once again, it's the second shot. You have a very severe tilting green.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Headed for the bunker? Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Tee shot has left 150 yards. That is classy.
No chance of going in.
That's a shot of about 145 yards. You know that when Fowler was 6 years old, he actually dressed up for Halloween as none other than Freddie Couples. White polo, had the old school visor on and a sign on his chest that said, "I'm professional golfer Freddie Couples." He rode around on his roller skates trick-or-treating.
Well, I don't know if Freddie would dress up in orange, but I think one day we'll be seeing Ricky Fowler dressing up as Captain America.
And like young Freddie, young Ricky wins pool contest with young fans by 6 or 7 shots. Ricky over the putt for par. Oh, you can see the frustration. Almost kicked his putter head right there with a drop shot here at the fourth. If he makes it, he wins the hole. He wins the hole. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Back on the tee here at East Lake, fifth hole, 520-yard par 4.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Greg, it's a hard game to play from the high grass.
And that's where he's been more often than not today.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. So the shot has landed. I'm not sure if it's on the mulch or in the mulch. Either way, it's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't have mulch of a shot your left.
What was he thinking there?
I have no earthly idea.
And into the thicker stuff.
Let's see if he can bludgeon this one out. Normally you'd say that's a bad tee shot, but this is a pattern wreck.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a master class in short game.
For Fowler, this is to win the hole. Ricky Fowler wins the hole. In for bogey. Par 3/6 here at East Lake. Always a fan favorite and one of the most challenging holes on the course.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Second shot coming out of the rough here. How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron. That's right, a 3-iron on a short bunker shot from a greenside bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sandwich. Amazing. Getting set now over the putt. Like Ben Crenshaw right there, just so smooth.
They've played before.
It's a big par putt now for Keegan Bradley. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
This is a really good par 4. Dog leg to the left, 434 yards here at the 7th at East Lake. This one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
That's a good spot right there. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, getting set for this approach shot. Our featured golfer is a player, it's obvious, in full flight right now.
It is. This is where it doesn't matter what the sport is, and golf is a great example for it, though, where when you play your best, it's almost like you're just playing out of your subconscious. Everything happens, it just flows, and you don't really think about it.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
It's no snack, though.
Wow, what a putt. That is huge. It's a pretty big putt right here to win the hole. Fowler is the winner of that hole. Wow, what a birdie. Now at the 8th, looking at 405 yards on this par 4. So another good result, playing this one as it should be played, right down the middle, in the fairway. No fairway here, this one in that rough. Good thing he stayed in the first cut, because just a couple of feet over, that rough is really deep. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the... Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. Down, little Sheba. Down. Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one.
Frank, a little chip shot here from the fringe. Now, a lot of options. I've seen some players hit 6-iron. Others will shut down like a sandwich.
Yeah, there's two schools of thought. Some people just try and perfect like one club. But really, the best chippers chip with a variety of clubs.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
If he makes it, he wins the hole. Keegan takes the hole with that putt, and he has it for birdie. Rounding out the front nine here at East Lake, and interesting, this is our first par 5 of the day. Just 2 par 5s on the course, and the first is here at the 9th, set up at an even 600 yards. Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. You can go low here. The course professional record, and it's a par 70 set by Zach Johnson. He fired 60 back in September of 2007 at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. That was when the golf course was set at 7,154 yards. And from the fairway for his second shot here. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Third shot, Keegan Bradley. That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
Just in the first cut of rough, not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here.
He's safely on deck.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. If he makes it, he wins the hole. And that gives him the hole. Good putt. This is the second par 5 to have been shortened to play as a par 4. And this hole requires that the tee shot be long and to the left side of the fairway. That allows players to see the putting surface. The second shot will likely be a mid to long iron into a pretty large green. And that green slopes severely from back right to front left, making lag putting from the back a real challenge.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Frank, this one's headed way right.
And rough trees, all sorts of problems on that right side.
Frank, way offline all day long.
Yeah, this is a head scratcher, really. Seen him play before. Normally much better than this. This is abnormal, that's for sure.
Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Not quite where he wanted it, but it is on the green, and that's not too bad. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Well, that's all you want right there. Just lag it down. Don't get too crazy. And now just to tap in left. Fowler needs this to take the hole. Give the hole to Fowler. He'll take par and move on. Now at the only hole on the course that starts with a 1 at the beginning of the yardage, this par 3 11th, just under 200 yards, right around 197. Headed for the bunker? Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Safety aboard. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Might be. Could be. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, just when you thought things were going to go the other way.
Keegan's putt to win the hole. And that putt gives Bradley the hole. Seems to really have the touch today. 12th hole doesn't look very long on the card, just 391 yards, a par 4, but it requires some accuracy off the tee, and there is that bunker on the right, and then the bunker short of the green, so a player will have to be precise, and if you can get it in the right spot off the tee, then you have a chance to go at this flag. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still. For Fowler, this is to win the hole. Could it be? Ricky Fowler wins the hole. Oh, he's going to love it. Great putt.
Rich, I remember playing with, it was Ben Crenshaw and Mark McCumber in a World Cup of Golf at Royal Melbourne. And Royal Melbourne's greens are as fast as any in the world. And it was probably one of the best putting exhibitions I ever saw without Ben actually making every putt. His sense of speed. And I think that's where I started to see that putting was a real art. He would look at a putt like it had 7 or 8 different dimensions to it. But it was all feel. It wasn't mechanical. It wasn't like this sort of amazing thought process. It was sort of through osmosis. He would just feel a green. So it would go up and down, several humps and hollows and that, and invariably just, if it missed, it just settled on the back of the cup. And these were the fastest greens in the world. Incredible display.
His longtime caddy at Augusta National, Carl Jackson, they came together in the mid-1970s. Carl recalls the first time he saw Ben, and what stood out was, as Carl tells it, the putting stroke. And in Carl's words, it flowed like the wind.
Off the flight path again.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. This, the second shot here at the par 4.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Yeah, it was a little over ambitious.
This is about 125 yards. That might be a fat 8-iron for me.
The lie pretty much dictated the result. Thick rough, Tough to get that all the way to the green.
Trying to muscle it out of there, but you had to be Schwarzenegger to get that one done. Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole. From that spot,
well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So given that, that was a very good shot.
Ricky Fowler to win the hole. Fowler is the winner of that hole. Filling it up today. Beautiful putt. Let's keep it going now at the 14th, 442-yard par 4. Beautiful looking shot right here. Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here, because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. 160 yards. Really has not been bothered all day long by these strong winds. Good play so far. Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Getting set now over the putt. Wow, I can't believe he found the cup on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Well, thank you at last. A birdie. That was a long time coming, Frank.
Yeah, finally he strung some shots together. Now, if all of a sudden he can do the same on the next hole, he might just get a run going.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see.
Now, this game is all about variables, right? Rich, if you head into a bad lie, it completely changes the nature of the next shot. When the ball sits up like that, it is just liberty of choice now.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the hole location from here.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker. Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Third shot, Keegan Bradley. Keegan lining this one up for birdie. And he has it for birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus. And at last, he has made a birdie.
And what can he do from here, though? Is that the start of something? It looks like it is.
Well, Frank, as we put a wrap on the day, it was plain to see he just didn't have his best stuff, but that's golf, and there's always tomorrow.
Yeah, the beauty of this game, you're rated by your best and your worst.